Today, Frankie, Cashew and I are bird watching. There are so many birds in the sky. There must be like hundreds. Don't you agree, Frankie? Frankie, did you see that? Frankie, there's a letter on the bird. Oh my gosh, I need the basket. Guys, we found the letter and we weren't even looking. Good job, you guys. Good job, Frankie. We found the letter N. That's one of my favorite letters. I'm so glad we did that. Well done, Frankie. Let's take a look at what attribute it could be. Is it courageous, humble, or noble?
No, noble.
Good job, Frankie. It's noble. You guys always help me so much. I got a gift for you. One for you, Frankie. Don't drop it like you did last time. And one for you.
Banana.
Frankie! Not again!
Banana.
Oh, Frankie, I'm sorry. What's that? Cashew, that's so sweet. Frankie, Cashew wants to give you his banana. Say thank you.
Banana, thank you, banana.
Cashew was so noble, guys, and I have the perfect story to explain what noble is. One day, in a place called Moab, a lady named Naomi and her husband Elimelech lived with their 2 sons. They had moved to this place because where they were living, there was no more food. After a while, Elimelech unfortunately died, but Naomi still had her 2 sons and their wives. After 10 years, Naomi's sons unfortunately also passed away. But she still had her 2 daughter-in-laws. Their names were Orpah and Ruth. After a while, Naomi decided to go back to where she used to live and told her daughter-in-laws to go back to where they used to live. Orpah did not want to go back, but Naomi said that she will do well wherever she is and that she must go back. But no matter how much she tried to convince Ruth, Ruth would not leave her side. She said, wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you stay, I will stay. Whoever your friends are will be my friends, and whoever your God is, so will be my God. So, Ruth and Naomi both returned to Bethlehem. But it was such a good thing that Ruth was there because Naomi wouldn't have been able to travel that far alone. So, once they got there, Ruth decided that she would start working. It was harvest time, so she decided that she would be the one to pick up all the barley that they had dropped during the harvest. One day, while Ruth was working, the owner of the fields, his name was Boaz, was coming to greet all the harvesters. He saw Ruth out in the field and asked one of the harvesters who she was. He replied that she was one of the workers and that she came with Naomi. Lucky for Ruth, Boaz was a believer in God, so he was a very kind man. Boaz went to speak to Ruth and told her that she shouldn't work anymore. She should stay with the other servant girls where she would be taken care of. Whenever she's hungry or thirsty, she would always be taken care of. Ruth replied, "Why are you being so kind to me?" She even bowed down to Boaz because he was so kind to her. And Boaz replied, "Just as you have been so kind to Naomi, so will God be so kind to you. He will reward your kindness." Ruth thanked Boaz and continued to work in the hot sun, and Boaz even ordered the harvesters to drop extra barley for her. After her day, she went home and split whatever she had collected with Naomi. She was such an amazing lady, and she eventually married Boaz, and they lived such a happy life after that. Can you guys see how amazing her life turned out after she was such a kind and noble friend to Naomi? If she had done what Naomi had said and left, she wouldn't have found that amazing life. She was noble and she followed her good friend because that's what God tells us to do. Sometimes your friends may not be perfect and they make mistakes, but we are all called to be amazing friends no matter what. Sometimes your friends make mistakes, but we also make mistakes, and you wouldn't want your friends to neglect you just because you made a mistake, so you shouldn't do that to them. We always have to be noble friends. Sometimes we don't always feel like being good friends, but God tells us that we have to be kind and noble even if we don't feel like it. Another important aspect that we have to remember is today is Mother's Day, and Ruth was such an amazing daughter towards Naomi. Naomi was such an amazing, even though she wasn't a mother, but mother figure to Ruth. Today is Mother's Day, and we get to celebrate all the mom figures in our lives. So I want you to not only pray for them, but celebrate them, not just today, but every day. I think I'm gonna go give Cashew a double chocolate banana milkshake for being such a noble friend to Frankie. See you guys next week.